the things. In the last, I will repeat it. Present, I will go for the present topic. Okay. So if you see the list, these are the records which have been consistent in the list form is called a table. We have studied about that one. But going through this one, we can see it is a list view because everything has been in the form of list. 1, 2, 3, 4. These all are the list. So that's why we will call this list view. If you want to customize the list view, we can do it. Like we can go for the here. You can go here, update personalized list. Okay, this name is called. See, update personalized list. So here you can see what are the things you want to see or not. For example, I just want to see the category, which category it has been there. So I can put it in the category and okay. So here the category also came. All the category has been also came. So these are the things which should be, carefully handled. What are the things should be needed in your screen? According to that, you have to arrange all the list. For example, there is 134, 138. You can arrange the things like this also, like sort A to Z. You can go this sort A to Z. So you can see it is A to Z, 21, 33 ascending order. We can go for the descending order also, like 58, 56 descending order also. Whatever the things you need, you have to do it. Majorly people will go for the updated one. No, here you can see a descending order because the last one that you have been updated here, they actually want to see here. For example, this one was updated in which time? 3 months ago, and this one is 7 months ago. So that is the reason every time they will keep this one only. Which one the updated one, they have to check it. So this came under the list. Okay, this entire process came under the list. You can modify the list here too also. Like for example, there is a category. You want to just modify this one. You can double click it. See, based on the category, you can see I have put out the software email. So you can put it. Why the two things are coming? Because these are dependency value. Category and the subcategory are the dependent value to each other. So that's why it is came two things. I will show another one. Okay, here the things have been done. For example, here the assignment group is there. I just kept it some team development code reviews. Only when I click there, only the one thing has been opened, not like the category or the subcategory dependent value is coming. Only one thing is coming because this is not the dependent value. So I just put it here. It automatically saved. You can open this thing and you can save it, but to save the time, we can do it like that. For example, category, subcategory, I have been choose. Assignment group, I have been choose the team development code. So it already saved. So don't worry about that one, it is saved or not, because in the list view only it has been saved. I think you got it.
Yes, Venkatesh.
You can modify the things here from, for example, you just want to take out the assignment group from the list, you can take it out. Okay, here you can save it. So you can see there is no assignment group. The things, the fields you want to see here, you can see it directly. So this is one of the thing. It is very important for the seeing the list type. You can judge the things in the list only. Why? Because it will help you in the coming classes that how it is tackling the things. Why the list is very important. Okay, and you can see here by group by number. Okay, bar chart. You can explore the things, configure. What are the configure things, like what are the list layout, what are the list calculations, what are the list controls. You can check one by one. Group by number means, for example, I will show you here how many networks are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And there is only 2 softwares. If I set up this like group by category, it will be categorized by how many things have been done. For example, network is 2, network is 4, 4 will be there. If you click this one, only network things will become. Okay, so this is one of the thing which is used for generalized the things based on the fields. Like if you want to see only software. If you click on this one, you will see only software. Okay. And main thing I want to show is here on the list, I can judge the things according to my filter conditions. Like I can use the filter conditions here. Like here, this is the filter condition. I'm just setting up. I can choose the field, like for example, caller. Okay, caller is Ravi Teja, for example. Ravi Teja. I just want to see what are the Ravi Teja has been caller has been created the case systems. So I go selected the caller. I have just set up the name Ravi Teja and I run it. So I got the caller Ravi Teja has been created two case systems, 1 and 2. So what is this is called? This is called a filter condition, but in ServiceNow it is called a breadcrumbs, because we can apply number of things. For example, again I just want to apply the thing like category. Category is software. Okay, run. So if you see, category is software. The only software category has been kept. There are two software categories, so two categories have been kept. These two have been kept. You can see number of things. Again, if you want, there is a category software. Again, you want to check two filterizations. Like you can use and or. Like I'm just using the and caller is Raviteja. Okay, caller is Raviteja, and I'm running it. So only one thing is there, because my category is software and caller is Raviteja. I'm running two filter conditions to check what is the case, how many cases have been associated to this condition. So I'm getting only one thing, because there is only one number is associated with the similar condition, like category is software and caller is Raviteja. Have you got it, Jagadish?
Yes, Venkatesh.
You can check it here. You can check from here only, because maximum times you will, you have to run the background scripts. Okay. In upcoming classes they will be coming for the, I think on Monday or Tuesday I will teach you the background scripts. We have to run the glide recording part. It's completely on scripting, so you cannot waste the time on typing all the things. You just check here. Okay, you can take this one, you can take this entire URL. We can copy this URL, and after copying this URL you can put it into that glide record, and automatically you can see what are the things we are associated with that task. Because here I am getting only one record only, but in incident problem chase there are thousands of records will be there. How you will manipulate each and everything, it's not possible. It is possible by taking this filter condition only. So for that you have to read the study about the background scripts. That background scripts generally help to know what are the things which have been we are finding out, like filtering the conditions, and what are the tickets we have been issued to that particular person, so we can filter it from there only. So this is how actually it works. The things like filter condition and list view, and we want to filter the list also, we can go to this personal list column. And if you want to update anything directly in the form, we cannot directly, every time we cannot go to the form directly, we can insist the values in this list only. This is one of the most important topics, so that's why I have been given here. So coming to the another topic called UI policy. See, UA policies, it is one of the best weapon I can say in the service now. Every time you can't write the scripting part again and again. So if you writing the scripting part, no, it will overload that instance. If it is overloading the instance, you are overloading that instance, no, automatically it will took. For example, I'm refreshing this one. See how many seconds it is taking. to reload the page, it's taking more than a 10 seconds, right? A business organization cannot be wasting the time like 10 or 20 seconds. They want the answer within fraction of seconds, like one maximum 1 second or 0.1 second. That's it. Within 1 second only they want the answers. So here actually why it is taking so much time, because there are so many scripts are running on the background, so many flows are running on the background. To avoid that scripting part, we actually learning about the UI policy. Okay, and there are some things which you cannot do it only on the UI policy only. You have to execute the scripting part where it is necessary. But whenever the possibility will come to write you have to complete the task. If there is a conflict between UI policy and your confusion between your policy and scripting part, client script, I suggest you to do it in the UI policy only. If you are getting confusions that whether what to choose, both will give the same answer, but you have been confused. But you have to choose the UI policy because you have done this task, right? For example, you have done this task in the scripting part, but after that you submission of the project, you have been moved to the some different team. But in your place, some XY employee will become, and he will be confused by seeing the scripting, because everyone's scripting is something different. Your scripting is different, my scripting is different. So based on the UI policy, he can easily understand what are the changes you have been done here. So that is the reason the UI policy is very, your different feature comparing to the other things. It will directly get the places like how it is going on, how it is, things are moving, things are changing whenever the page is loading, or what are the conditions have been given in the UI policy, how the how his field is changing. So actually, in UI policy, we have to keep in mind three things. Whenever we want to make field is mandatory, okay. If you want to see the short description, here is the mandatory. We have put the mandatory in the table itself only. When we created the table, we have set up the mandatory there. But we can check here how we can set up the mandatory if any condition will be given to them. I just want to see any condition applicable. By giving any condition, I just want to, set the mandatory field. Same like that only, not only mandatory field, visible also. Like after, I'm setting up some condition, I will show you what are the conditions here. There are some tasks should be given to you that after this, I just want to remove, I don't want to see this field this field. So you have to set up that condition, you have to use the UI policy, and that field will be not visible to that particular view or that particular person. And not only visible, read only also. For example, you see the priority table is read only, and in problem you have been seen that when the state is in different condition, it is been changed to the read only. You can't get, you cannot change the field to, you know you cannot rewrite the field, that state field. It will turn into the read only. You can't change it. So how we can do it? We can do it by the UI policy only. So let's see how it works, how it is going to the work. You first go here, you should right click it. Okay, configure it. In configure, you have been seeing that UI policies, right? In UI policies, you have to type the UI policy. Here the table has name has been came. You can check it that this is your table, u underscore new underscore table. So you can go for the new. Here I'm going for the new. Okay. Now my condition is like if here the number is 10, for example, the number is 10. I want to see comment section also, uh, mandatory, for example. So for mandatory, I'm writing. Okay. order you can put it anything. What is the condition? My condition is if number is if number is 10. Okay, this is my condition, right? If my number is 10, the field, which field should be mandatory? Comments field should be mandatory. So how can I do it? It is in the default view. Okay, how can I do it? First I set up the condition. What is the condition here? Condition is number is 10. Now how can I do it? First I have to save this condition. Okay, first I save this condition, then I have to came here, because your policy action should be come under in the related list. When you have to save, when you completing of the saving the condition, then only it will come here, because without condition you cannot save it. That is the reason it has been given there. Now I'm going for the new. What should I will do? So what should I told you? Comment section should be mandatory, right? Where is the comment section? I have to read here the comment section. What is the mandatory? Leave alone. Yes. What I set up the mandatory, right? True. Visible, leave unknown. Everything I just leave unknown. Read only, leave unknown. These three things are very important. Mandatory, visible, read only. Now I am submitting. Okay. Here I set up. Now I will go for the record. What is I told? The number is 10, right? The number is 10. Short description, I wrote it anything. Now I'm saving it. See, number is 10. Comments got, mandatory. If I have been using something different, for example, go further here. I just write number is 5 and short description something. I just save here. No, comments is not get the mandatory. Okay.
Yeah, understand.
You got it, Jagdish?
Yes.
So this is how actually UA policy runs. You can write the scripting also. You can write the client script also for this. But without scripting only I am doing. Na? Why we go for the scripting? Have you got it? Now take down the task, take down the assignment I want to give you.
Okay.
In your table, you have created the Jagdish table, right?
Yes.
Okay. That Jagdish table, you have created that auto number.
No.
You have, I told you, no, go through that auto number part also.
In controls, right?
Yeah. In
Yeah.
tables,
This.
directly in the table, yes, in controls, you have to check
Mm.
how the number is coming.
Yeah. Yes. This one, right? Like it will be an incident, but we can change it INC to AR something.
Yes. You have to go through the auto number part, right?
Okay. Okay.
In table, there will be a form like called auto number. It
Mm.
will automatically insist there.
Okay.
Okay. Take down the thing. If the category is network, okay.
Mm.
If the category is network, make assignment group is mandatory.
Okay.
Okay. If the state is in progress, okay. If the state is in progress, you should hide the short description.
Short description. Okay.
Okay. If assignment group, okay, assignment 2 is what do you use the name? For example, assignment 2 is Jagdish. Okay, you have to create one user called Jagdish, then you have to check it. Assignment 2 is Jagdish. Make impact disable. Okay,
Okay.
these three things will cover the entire topic. I will show you here. Okay, mandatory fields will be there. So these are the things you should came into your mind. Very easy thing, very easy. First, you will go to the UI policy of that particular table. Like here, you can go. Here, you can check configure UI policy. Okay. After clicking that UI policy, go for the new. Here, the new button will come. Click on the new. You can see which table you are doing it. Here, I'm doing on the new table, right?
Yes.
So that's why the table name has came. Keep it short description very simple here. Like you are doing for the mandatory, so mandatory is there. Condition, you have to set up the condition. After condition, you have to save it. After saving it, a related list will become. A related list will become. You have to add the new thing. You have to add this new. Which field you have to they want to set up the things. You have to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Here another thing is these four things. One, two, three, four. This is very important in the point of interview. Okay. Here the question is when to apply, right? When to apply. Global, onload, reverse if false, inherit. These four things are very important. Why? First, we will go for the global. Why it is in the global means what is this describes this global means. See, here the question is here the descriptions also there. If selected, the UI policy applies to all form views. Otherwise, the UI policy will use specific view. Only it will use in the specific view only. Okay, we are created number of views, right? Here we can created the number of views, say in Venki default view. But when you apply, when you click on this one, no, it will apply on the view. Even it is in the global one, actually it is in the global scope, right? If it is in the different scope, it is in the global scope. If you are created your own scope, then only it will apply. That is the reason it is actually marked as a right marked as for the global. What is on load? If you see, I make it 10. For example, here you can see I make it 10, number 10. Then I am saving it. So you can see after making 10 only, the automatically change into comment section came into mandatory. Why it is coming? It is on loading. On loading the page only it is came. So that is the reason on load. Apply the your policy actions when the form is loaded and when the user changes values on the form. Okay. Reverse if false. Reverse the effect of the your policy action when the condition evaluate to the false. Okay. Here you can see here nothing is there, no item is there, so that is the reason
It is not mandatory here.
so here the condition is reverse if false. Reverse it if it is false. If there is no condition is matching, false will be there. Okay. And inherit means if this table is extending to other table. You have studied about that extension one, right? In table,
Yes.
if this table, this particular table, the new table is extending to another table, then if it is apply or not, if you click it, it will apply. If you not click the right mark, it is not apply. Okay.
Okay.
These four things are very important. This is very important in the point of interview. Now I given you the tasks. Okay. And you have to complete that category subcategory part also. uh, you have just put up the values 1 2 3 4. You have to write all the things. And another thing is what happened if I didn't give any condition. Okay, I just want to give, for example, I just here I didn't give any condition, then what will happen? These are the things you should explore, Jagdish. Okay. Then what will happen if I set up the things? What will happen? We'll check it. I just use the word impact. Impact will be there, and it I have been set up to. I have been submitted here. I'm using this table again. I just use it. See, the mandatory mark has came because I didn't set up any condition, right? So directly the mandatory mark has been came. So this is actually we are wasting one of the thing, one of the record actually, because we can use mandatory mark directly in the table only.
Yes.
So this is the reason why the condition based on the condition only why we are putting it out. Okay. Even visible also, read only also we can directly put there only. So, but there are some consequences like you have to read it here. If I didn't put any condition, but these three things, these four things will be run it, right? On global, reverse if
Yeah.
false, on load, inherited, these things will be run. So that is the reason your policy is, very important. If it is not, if it's not only on the table, but your policy also something, elaborating the things in globally. Like when the page will be on load, then only it will be a mandatory. If the page will be reversed, then only it will be a mandatory. So all if it is inherited, then only it will be a mandatory. So this one also we will use from these four things, but it is not necessary. We can use it only for the condition base only. I think you got it.
Yes.
I'm just deleting it, okay? Because on upcoming classes it will create some chaos. Okay, okay. Here the things have been came. Uh, Now once again, I just repeat the things which has been not recorded. So thing. So this is the view. Actually, you can check whether which view, which thing has been important to us. Just a minute. Okay, if you go for here 5, we can go for the view. Here the view will be there. Sane or Venki. How you can set up the view? We can go for the U view. Okay, how can you go for here? We can go for the form layout or the form designer. Basically, we go for the form layout. In form layout, we can check where the new default view is always will be visible here. By clicking here, you can go to the new. By new, we can create the new view. Same thing like section also. If you create this, if you click on the new, it will create the new section. If you want to delete it, how you will delete the new section? If you want to delete the view which has been already created, how you will be delete the new view? It is a task for you. So you have been checked out what is the list view or what are the list forms, and please make it like based on the category and subcategory how it will works. Okay. For example, I selected software, so how I will get these things. If I selected for the database, what are the things I should need? Okay. So you can check in the incident table mainly on the advanced view. If you go in the advanced view, you will check the dependency value. What is dependency value? So based on that, you can set up the things. I think I covered maximum topic. Today's topic UI policy is one of the most important thing. Tomorrow I will teach you about the UI action. Okay. I will give you one gist of it, how it actually works, so you can easily see the things. Okay.
Okay, Venkatesh.
Okay. So UI action is its name consists is action. Okay. What is action means anything, any action should be performed on it. It is called an UI action. How an action will be performed? If you are clicking any of the button or any of the any of the links or any of the context menu, then automatically an action will be performed. That action will be called an UI action because it is a totally an UI. You are performing on the thing. So this is also this performing of action on the UI is called an UI action. But how can you create? How can you then action will be performed based on how you are designing the UI. So, for example, this Ashish Sharma is there. Okay, I just want to delete it, or you want to update it, or you want to follow. How you will do it? You will do it by the actions. So here you can see the actions are there: delete, update, follow, discuss. How it will be done? Now the question will become like, what are the things? What are the necessary things have been done? So here you can see we have a concept called UI action. We'll go on our table only. Okay. I just want to click on this one. Same. Go to the configure. You can see UI action is there, right? You can click it. By clicking it, go for the new. Okay. Go for the new. And here, whatever the button name you want it, or whatever the link name you want it, you have to type this name here. For example, I just want to, what is the thing here? For submit is there. Uh, Send mail. I will type the name send mail. Okay. Order is 100. I just want a form button. Okay. I just want a form link. That's it. That's how have been done. Nothing for from that primary, nothing styles, nothing. Okay. These are the form thing like form context menu, form button, form link. These are the list. I have told you about the list, right? How actually list will become uh, personalized list. What are the changes should be done to the list? So that is come under the list. I will show you that one also. For example, I will show you list context list, but bottom. I will click on the bottom and I just save it, submit it. Okay. Now I will go for my table. Okay. Here you can see send mail is there because this is in the list view. I just clicked the thing context on the list context also. See here I set the list bottom button. So I use the bottom button here. If you go in the 5, here also you can see send email. Okay, here also you can see send mail. Okay, why? Because I used the form button and form link. Link is also related. The
Okay.
visible here, send mail. I have been used two things, no? Button and mail. So button and mail. What is context menu? If I click the context menu, here you can, when you click this one, no, here you can visibly see send email. This is context menu. Now the question will come if I select this button, if I click this button, if mail will be sent or not, the question will become, right? The mail will not send because I didn't write any action here. Here, when the scripting part, I will tell you, no, I will tell you how it will work here. This is only the button formation, how the button works, what are the buttons have been, using here. So this is how actually that I will show you here how actually the button actually work. I will show you here. I don't think so. It is having here or not. Resume ranking. See, send mail. All right. I'm going to send mail all. Okay. Active show insert. this is actually how the coding will be there. So this is how actually the coding will be visible here. Okay, I'm calling this part. Okay, this is a glide ajax. I'm calling this function. After calling this function, I'm just adding some of the things which has to be added, like my actions name, what are the actions should be performed or not. I'm adding this part. After this one, whenever the button is clicked, no, send mail to all, this action is calling, this function is calling from this action. When this function is calling, whatever the actions are in this function, it will be continuing it. I will teach you how actions will be performed. You just keep in mind that one, so you will won't be confused that how the button will be work. you
Okay,
just
Venkatesh.
you just create the button like send email. Okay, so that will actually help me. See here, the action name is also there, send all resumes. So here the action name is there, means some action will be performed when it will be clicked here. Okay, so I will tell you how the scripting part will be done, but presently you just focus on the UI part. It is more important,
Okay,
because list banner button, I choose here list banner button. So that's why the list banner button have been visible here. I will show you. See, list banner button.
okay,
Okay, there is no other thing, because I didn't select anything, list bottom button or list context menu. Only the list banner button I have been choose here. So that's why only the list, on the list the banner button is has been done. So this
got it.
is yeah, this is how actually it works. You try everything, whatever the class has been given to you. Okay, and complete that update set part also, because tomorrow or Monday I will, teach you how actually transformation of the updating part will be done from one instance to other instance.
Okay,
Okay, I think hope you understand the things. If you have any doubt, you can tell me.
sure. No doubts as per now. If I do, I will get doubts. I think so.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So these are the common things I have been covering. Okay. Uh, just for things. See, this asset management is something you have to learn yourself by CMDB table. I will give you the gist of it. Okay. Because this is entirely different topic. Asset management come under the ITAM, but
Okay,
I will give you some gist on it. Because why? Because I will show you. If you open your incident, right? If you open your incident, here a configuration item is there. Okay, if you see configuration item, this configuration item is related to CMDB table. That's why I have to give some of the gist on this item. This item is entirely, this is entirely available, entirely, uh, it is totally on the asset management only. But without knowing the asset management, you cannot understand what is configuration item. So I will give you the gist of it at the end of the classes. Okay, this is not very much required, but for the things you have to understand how this configuration item will be work. So that much of knowledge I will give it, but the concept, you can see it is very big concept. Okay,
okay, Venkatesh.
I will give the gist of it. After that, you can easily catch up with that one. Yeah, that's all for today. Do you have any doubts?
No.